Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is yet another jewelry review from Linjer, one of my favorite jewelry brands, just for a multitude of reasons. The fact that they're a sustainable jewelry company as well as female founded and owned. I'm back to present new pieces. Well, some are going to be styled with the older pieces so you can see how I kind of mix and match. And then I have new pieces to present as well. Now to start, I feel like I have some credibility under my belt. I have been wearing Linjer pieces for, believe it or not, like 3 years now. I believe I got my first pieces back in 2021 and we are now into 2024. Something that they really pride themselves on is their use of 22K gold plating. So as opposed to maybe regular jewelry that you get from your local mall, your local favorite mall brands, they do more often than not a flash plating, which after, I'm sure everybody can testify to it, after a few wears, after a wear in the shower, it's either gone green or the plating has just all fallen off. And so the pieces that I own that have been 3 years strong have looked the same the day that I received it, and that's really attributable to their 22K gold plating. And this gold plating is 5 times thicker than most usual plating. So let's go ahead and get talking about the jewelry and the things that I'm styling / wearing today. So funny story with the earring stack that I have going on today. 9 times out of 10, or maybe not 9 times out of 10, but like, let's say like a good majority of the time, my husband has a part in my stack. So as we get ready together, one of his favorite things is to just pick out jewelry that I'm gonna wear for the day. And so I let him, as I usually do, have a hand in what I'm wearing today for the Linjer video review, because once again, I have a handful of things from Linjer, so I wanted to kind of mix and match and kind of make it a little bit more fun. And I didn't even say any of those things, and he just started putting the earrings on. And so I have 2 versions of the pearl drop earrings in my ear, which, yes, it seems like pretty maximalist to do this, but I am the queen of doing maximalist earring stacks. The jewelry that I wear is like my one form of self-expression when it comes to my creativity and outfits and whatnot, because my day-to-day outfits are generally pretty simple, and so it's really the jewelry that I wear that really shines. And so this stack came into fruition as kind of a joke, but now that I've been wearing it for like since this morning, so since like 8 a.m. this morning, I'm kind of digging it. So I'm wearing both of the pearl drop earrings. The crushed one is the Keshi pearl drop earring, and the first one in my first lobes are the Matilde earring. And I've talked extensively, exhaustively, if you will, about the Keshi earrings. It's the earrings that I wore on my wedding day, and it's the earrings that I got photographed in, so I will forever have these earrings memorialized in my life. But I was kind of interested because I've only owned the Keshi. I was interested in the Matilde earrings because it's a more refined, I feel like it's a more classic look. Not everyone likes the crushed pearl look, and I completely understand that. I feel like for me, it was right up my alley. It's bringing a little bit of ruggedness into what seemingly is like a very classic style. Like pearls are the quintessential classic, beautiful, elegant, delicate. You get the idea, but that's exactly the reason why I loved the Keshi pearls, because it kind of brought a little bit of juxtaposition to something that's seemingly very elegant. But anyways, all to say, for the Matilde earrings, they are a more refined pearl drop earring, and there's little variance, but the variation between the two I feel like makes a big difference. First being that it's crushed. Second being that the Keshi earrings in general as an earring is a little bit bigger, I would say, like maybe a centimeter, if that bigger. Taller and wider, and so I think that is something to consider. Like right now I have it both in my first and third lobe, so just food for thought. If anybody, which I would be very surprised, but if anybody's planning to pull off this stack like I am, just know that this is in my first and third. They're pretty wide earrings, so it's not something that you can butt up together with your first and second lobe. I did try it, but it started to overlap, so I didn't really like how that looked. And so I think with the first and third earring, I think it has this nice balance to it. And I just love that clinking. It's so satisfying. So if there's one thing that you get from Linjer, get their pearl drop earrings. And back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, the Keshi hoop, so the one in my third lobe, was my oldest ever piece from Linjer. And in the close-up shots, you'll see that there's absolutely no difference between the new and old one. You cannot tell. And that's really thanks to the way that they plate their jewelry. It is really high quality and it really does stand the test of time. 3 years worth of wear. The piece I want to talk about is the Julie ring, and these are with baguette gems. I've always seen this type of style of ring, but I feel like I was just so used to the classic like circular or even like pear shape, you know, like the traditional ovals, that type of shape for your gems or your diamonds. And so working with something rectangular feels very like rugged. It feels less like clean lines, clean edges, like a traditional circle or oval or pear shaped diamond does. It's just such a cool girl vibe. What I love about Linjer rings, also the middle braided one is also from Linjer, is that they're so fun to stack. And any stacking combo that I've done with Linjer's rings, it all looks good. I think all of their styles are so universal, so versatile. So that's another thing I love, because I'm not wearing my wedding and engagement ring today, but I love stacking these stacking rings with my wedding set too. I think it creates like a new perspective on a ring that I see every day, like my engagement and wedding ring. I'm wearing it all the time, 24/7. And so sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit like I want to change things up, I'll just take any one of these stacking rings, absolutely any of them, and then I'll use it to stack with my engagement ring. And I think it looks so cool. Last thing I have to shout out is the little jewelry box. Look at how cute. Their jewelry box has been such a game changer when it comes to traveling. In the past, I used to use like pouches that sometimes come complimentary with your jewelry pieces, but still there's some sort of hesitancy, skepticism, because if you're putting like really expensive jewelry that you hope to last a lifetime, I feel like something like this that's more boxy, like if it gets compressed, nothing's gonna happen to your jewelry. So I've brought this on a lot of trips, like small weekend trips, and I feel perfectly fine just chucking this in my duffel bag. And I also like that it's separated between the ring side, and then here you can put like chunky earrings, necklaces, bracelets. But I really do like having my rings stand up like this, because for anyone that owns like a very expensive ring, I think you're always kind of like thinking in the back of your head, where'd my ring go? Where'd my ring go? So like whenever I open this and this is the first thing I see and it's not cluttered with all the rest of it, it just gives me a lot of peace of mind that my ring is safe and sound right there. And I honestly think this type of little travel size case, like anybody could use. So I feel like this is the perfect thing to give for like a birthday, even like Valentine's Day that's coming up. Like you can gift this something so cute to your girlfriends, and I feel like it's something that they'll think about you a lot, because it is such a thoughtful gift, and it really is a functional gift that you use all the time. So with Valentine's Day coming up, I feel like this is a really good, I was gonna say stocking stuffer, it is not Christmas. You can do that for Valentine's Day if you have like a little basket that you're compiling. I feel like this is such a good gift. It's a small gift, but it's a really standout gift. On the subject of Valentine's Day gifts, any of the jewelry pieces from Linjer, all the stacking rings, whatever, they're really daily wearers. Like they are things that I never take off. So stuff like this is the perfect thing to give your partner, your girlfriend, maybe even your sister, your grandma. Like these are such classic styles that I never take off, and it once again just gives me such a boost of confidence whenever I wear them. So stuff like this are perfect gifts to give for not only Valentine's Day, but birthdays, Christmas, or a random Tuesday. Why can't you give jewelry on a random Tuesday? I would love that. Spoil your loved ones, your partner, whatever, with beautiful jewelry from Linjer. And I have a custom discount code, Catherine25. I'll put it somewhere here and as well as in the description. So please use that code to spoil your loved ones. They're gonna love you and think about you every single day. Thank you so much, Linjer. I love working with the brand. They are so nice, the Linjer team, and I just especially love their jewelry. So I cannot speak more highly of the jewelry, and I hope you get to experience Linjer jewelry for yourself as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!